This is Adrienne with Hamilton Homestead, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm making a cranberry Christmas cake. Now, one of the things you can count on from my cooking videos is that I will not share a recipe that I don't really like. I know that doesn't guarantee that you will love every recipe, but I hope it gives you a certain confidence that if you like the star ingredients, you might ought to give it a try. Now, this cranberry cake ranks right up there with my oatmeal cake and almond torte and diced apple cake. I enjoy all of these desserts for breakfast or an afternoon snack, and my carrot cake, that one falls in this league as well. That video is coming soon. Okay, let's get going. First up, whip the eggs until foamy. Then we're going to add the sugar and whip until the volume doubles and the color lightens to a pale yellow. This is an important step, and it takes 7 to 10 minutes of whipping. There is no leavening agent in this cake, so the air you whip into the eggs is what keeps the batter from baking into a brick-like texture. Now, I'm pretty sure you don't want to watch my mixer go around and around for 10 minutes, so I edited out much of the whipping process. But trust me, I whipped it up. Okay, the eggs and sugar are light and fluffy, and I will now add the vanilla and the ground orange zest. You can use fresh or dried orange zest. Give that a quick whip around the bowl, and it's time to add the butter. Now, the butter you use should be softened, which basically means room temperature. Not melted, not warm, but room temperature. We're going to add the butter in 2 increments and whip for several minutes after each addition. I will list the ingredients in the description box and a couple of times in the video, but please take note that I'm making a double batch, so don't let that confuse you as you watched me put this together. The recipe ingredients that I list is for a single recipe that will make one 9x13 pan of cranberry cake. And last but not least, a small pinch of salt. Give it a whip, and we are now done with the mixer. Now, I did wash these fresh cranberries and sorted out the unripe and overripe berries before putting them on a towel, and then I rolled them around to kind of dry them off a bit. Now, don't use the mixer to incorporate the cranberries and the flour. The mixer will crush the berries and overmix the flour, leaving you with a very tough and sort of muddy looking cake. So, hand mix in the cranberries and the flour just until incorporated, and then put in a well-greased 9x13 pan. So did you know cranberries contain one of the highest concentrations of antioxidants of any fruit? You know, the stuff that helps reduce body-wide inflammation and boosts your immune system. They're packed with fiber, vitamin C, manganese, and other important micronutrients. When you do your own research on the health benefits of cranberries, you will see a long list that includes prevents urinary tract infections, reduces inflammation, maintains digestive health, prevents cavities and gum disease, improves heart health, and prevents cancer. People call cranberries a superfood for a reason. They have all kinds of health-boosting benefits. Now, I know this dessert is loaded with sugar and cooked cranberries lose some of their nutrient value, so I'm not saying this cranberry cake is good for you, but I can say that it is absolutely delicious and a fun treat to enjoy during the holidays. Okay, those reserved berries that I put off to the side will go on the top of the cake batter now, and I also sprinkle a bit of turbinado sugar, which is just a coarse sugar. You could use a small amount of regular sugar or no sugar at all on top. I do, however, kind of like that little bit of crunch that the sugar gives when I sprinkle it on top. This cake bakes at 350 degrees for 45 to 50 minutes, or until the cake starts to pull from the sides of the pan. To serve, you could top with a bit of whipped cream and a few sugared cranberries and maybe a sprig of mint, but it really doesn't need any of this. It's delicious all on its own.